Over. I sent you one before. I sent you an invite before. Nah, you sent that, and you sent that. Nah, you sent it, and we played in your field. Oh yeah, I did send it. I sent it and I backed out or some shit. Yeah, I had to start the game over. My shit was just froze. Let me try it again today. Almost ready, pimping. When you sent me the invite yesterday, what did you do it through the chat or through friends? All right. All right. ready to play, boy? Let me see. I'm tempted to take a motherfucking micro dose of this mushroom. I'll wait till I'm off, though. Damn, man. What the fuck going on? You ain't on here. Let me see. My offline shit. Yeah, I see the offline shit, but nope. Fuck going on with my shit, man? Let me see. What the fuck? Huh? I don't know. Some way by mistake. I just hit the. I probably hit the R3 button. Let me see. Pop up on the R3 button. Yep, you popped up on the R3 button. Yeah, I don't know why I won't find your name on this bitch. Do you got your shit showing that you online? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand that, man. Then when I go to the chat and try to send it, it's saying some other bullshit. Yeah, I should have way more people online showing up too. Nope. How did you send it? You sent it yesterday. Yeah, that's what I was waiting on for you to do anyway. Now, like, it's a wrap for me sending invites. That's crazy. I hope this is something that get worked out down the line. Wow. And you can't search. Well, how was you able to refresh some shit? That shit ain't worked for me. Invite, but it didn't let me join that bitch. What the fuck? Hold on. Huh? Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very
What do it
wonderful
mean when
AT&T
you
Stadium in
bullshit
Arlington.
on lighting up your
Today,
block?
boy, what a matchup.
Do it
Two
mean you
NFL
already cool enough?
franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set
Do
to
it
do
mean you
battle
already
here.
cool
As
or
it'll
what?
be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers.
This is not my uniform.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, fellas.
Here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here. I was about to say, damn, I'm fucking up already. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Throwing. Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Love going to give this one to Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And here's Jones again on second down. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. In motion left goes Watson. On third down, Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The 4 receiver said here on third down, they're going to spread the field and make you play sideline to sideline, make you defend every play of the grass. Good spacing there offensively as they get the completion and the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a first down carry by Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 5. Now Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. First carry now for A.J. Dillon.
What the fuck was that? You're looking out.
That'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line.
Phantom
They'll take that
tackle.
one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Quick trip.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. An inside give to Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Good. Evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Running right, Jones. Shifts by him.
Ooh, good shit. Okay.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in from the 20. And the Packers are on the board first this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Play clock about to expire. Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining.
Nah, we got to get used to our plays. I ain't used to my plays yet. Get my personnel together.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again.
Hit that panic button. Couldn't take advantage of it.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A give running right is Vaughn, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, I see y'all came out here on a different type of time today.
Well, they went back to it, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Oh.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Prescott.
Oh, he was open.
He throws there, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. It's a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw now, here's Love.
Good
Into
shit.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed.
You got this shit on classic.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought.
I don't think so.
Next up, we got the bench pivot. The B route, the RB route, the A route, all these routes are man beaters. And the B route's going to be just about anything other than cover 2, the speed out route. I'll take that every single time I see anything other than a cornerback was 5 yards off. So this is like cover 3, cover 4 is going to drop back once again and get that outside. So that's probably my favorite route on the play. You can sacrifice one of these routes, the RB route here, because it looks like a zone.
Let me know when you're ready.
So if I sacrifice that route and pull back that screen, the tight end is going to get wide open underneath. And that's probably the biggest play. That might be the best play here.
No, you got to do it before the game. You ready?
And right at a yard.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
You can change the what? What you...
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
Oh!
That will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Prescott. And he comes back with one.
Way to hold on to it.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deuce Vaughn, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Okay, we at home, well, we in Dallas.
And we are tied at 7.
In your home. Yeah, man, I'm high as a bitch. I'm nice. Off that motherfucking blunt right there, boy. Sometimes them blunts that you leave in the ashtray be better the next day.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Well, I'm talking to you at home, audience. Since
This
my
taken
homeboy
in
ain't
at
on
the
there.
goal line. And no
I
chance to
should
get away.
crack the shit out of his
Down
ass.
at about the 17-yard line.
All right, what they gonna do?
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here.
Ah, good shit, good catch.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Love, they go play action now.
Good.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Good deep.
They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz
They ain't
just to
respecting our
mess up the
defense right now,
blocking
fellas.
on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
On 4th down, Love.
Good
That's
deep.
into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard
Check the
line.
replay.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the
Was
NFL.
all on his
regardless of
heel.
status or experience.
Crazy
Whether it's
animation.
it personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
That was ridiculous. Madden was on some bullshit with that animation. But I take it. That was for you being disrespectful.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And the running lane's non-existent in this
That's what
first
that was
half
about.
as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Played with my emotions real quick with that one.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Shit glitching out, won't let me pick up a return formation. My joystick wasn't responding, it wasn't letting me pick the return.
A good tight
That's one of the
game
regular
thus far.
glitches, though.
10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken
All right,
successfully.
fellas, let's see if we can pull away with this a little faster. We need some more space between us.
The Dallas offense here
Don't
set to
want to
begin
do
the
it,
drive.
but we may have
This
to
game, it has obviously been
improve
all
our
about the
passing
defense on
game
both
without
sides
Zeke
of
in
the
this
football. Which
motherfucker.
offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Prescott to throw it.
Damn, why he throw it so late?
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker.
Man, he was wide the fuck open. Cuz do that shit late as hell. I'm gonna stick to what I fuck with. That was a bad decision right there. Gotta make that
Okay. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Love with a give to Dillon.
Ooh, fuck me up. Good
They
shit.
get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Here we go.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal.
Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
With Sean Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw is Prescott.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that hit ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception, Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Love. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly
down
the way
like
they
he
want
wasn't
to,
shit.
but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and they will take the lead at 13-10.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
All right, fellas, that there is not working.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun again to Pollard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Prescott.
Damn, Dak.
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Love looking to throw it.
Oh, man. Thought that was going to be at least deflected.
Inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down
Oh,
the
I
defender.
forgot you can see my motherfucking players.
Trying
Shit.
to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 front
hold
is
him to
really
another
challenging
field
for
goal.
offensive linemen because they can do
2nd.
so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, my shit froze.
But you can motion
Thank you.
I know drag. I run that as an outlet pass on the other way over there. The pressure game.
What you doing up there?
Double jack.
Hmm?
That's a good option. They step out the front. We have the RPO alert bubble. The bubble's going to be best against off zones like cover 3, cover 4 with the rack drop back. Basically get catch and run. But actually a way of kind of man coverage. And I threw it through it anyway. The way that
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end. Love now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick here is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there, because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell it, if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. Save the time on the clock. Now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a give here to Pollard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Hold on, let me piss real quick. Can't be under pressure while under pressure. Ready?
And let's start the time. We're out of pocket here. As you can see, I mean, that's just as easy as it gets. 50-yard bomb, we probably could get it further. Except at the X spot, it's going to start off with cover 2. It's going to put the X route on the street, the A route on the street, and the Y route is going to get open outside the safety and double quarterback. You get a good catch and run, you can't be going. I mean, you kind of slow down there. If I didn't pass through that out enough, it's going to do that again. So I could try to get a little bit of back time. Because you can see that streak pull that guy up, and you have an opportunity for catch and run, one play touchdown. Next up, we'll pick that one. This time we'll do cover 3. Runs from a hash to the other side of the field. Most of this guy, Charles, can put him, the A
Yo.
route, and the X route all on streaks. And then the running back, for good measure, put him on the streak as well. Because I want to pull that safety over as much as I can. And then you're just waiting for that cornerback to react to that corner route. And you can see the safety there, he was reacting. I mean, he started by going over there, but because of all the streaks on the other side, he had to hesitate, which is what gets you that lane. So let's go and watch the replay. Might be a little bit early, but you kind of want to wait for the safety to react to the right side. You can see he just shoots right over to the left. And then because of the other, because you see how he kind of turns his attention to the streets, that's what draws back at that moment from the ball. I'm going to pick this play against Brandon as well, because if you run, you're going to have to.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Open man run. It's complete. On the move past the 40. Inside the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Oh, big time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Pollard.
Damn.
Going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Prescott from the gun.
Oh!
Good shit. Take possession here.
Wow.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way, as we saw there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Play fake. Here's Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. Just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Here's Love. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Love.
Oh!
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. First and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This is first and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on second down. Here's Love to Dobbs, and he hauls it in.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Love. Flush to his right.
Ah, good fucking
Now
shit.
he's loose at the 40, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Good shit.
Okay, ready?
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Now Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
3. You don't move. Shut them down.
Love looking to throw it. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Now 1st and goal. Dillon is in. Touchdown, Packers. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a
Motherfucker.
victory.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
One last shot now for Prescott. And it's incomplete. So the final drive comes
Run
up
it back,
empty.
run it back.
And with that, the ball game is over.
It's my first fail.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen.
You can streak the A route, but just work the crossing routes. The A route will pull back on the crossing. This is the, he's up over the A route will pull back, and then you have your crossing routes, which is really good. Or you can do that with running back motion, where you can use running back on a streak, and it'll do the same thing, or you can motion them out. There's really a lot of different options. If I'm going to do this, I really would like to motion them out and put them in the direction of where I'm going. You see how that comes from back there, kind of got in the way. So, like I said, if I want to keep my dragging tight end, I can motion this guy out and put him in that position to pull back the deep zone, so that I can have more success with these short routes. As you can see, that the Y route's really good. It was a very good play here, a low line play, or a red zone play, I should say. Now put on the streak, and then put the tight end, or the running back on the slant, and tight end on the streak, to give yourself that back, that other angle, as you can see right there. I mean, the streak and tight end is still an option if he doesn't get covered off the line, but a very good play with multiple setups. Next up, we got the bingo cross. Start with cover 2. All right, put the B route, it's in there, out route, as I just didn't bother to set my feet there at all. Yeah, really good cross protect. That's from the A route.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Just about anything. Put the B route on a 10 out route. Put the Y route on the motion out if you guys want to, but you really don't have to. As you can see, they split the same very easily regardless. But that's a very easy motion there. Motion this guy across too, and put the B route on a streak and has had success. Although I don't find that's as good as the other way, but like I said, you will see that he will get outside of the cover 2 cornerback, which is another good option if they're, putting this. Freak would be a good option to try to pull that guy away enough that I could try to get a good catch and run here, but you can see, I mean, that's a very
Nah, don't let me do shit.
Next up, we choose cover one. So for this to work, we gotta get ourselves another blocker. So we're gonna motion snap this dude. Snap the ball once he's behind a tackle. And this post route here, once he breaks inside, is a very easy one-quick touchdown against cover zero. Next up, we got cover four. Cover fours. Fade that Y route. Pretty much all you gotta do. And the X route's gonna be the big play once again. He was just trailing the entire way. It's an inside release thing. You can motion him in too, but you really don't have to. Except we got flood.
I understand that. That's some bullshit, man.
So if I run some hash mark the other side of the field, motion some receiver out.
I said, I don't understand that. That's some bullshit. Unless I gotta go to my settings or something. Maybe I got something wrong with my settings.
Just as long as you wait for the cornerback to bite on the corner.
Yeah, and what did you say to put the settings on?
Next up, we got the quick base. Very good run play. You can motion across the tight end just to create kind of a, look, give you more blocking, or you motion across the receiver. It really doesn't matter. But that's a good run play. It can be treated like an inside zone or an outside zone. It doesn't really force you in either direction. I find if it's zone coverage, it's good to motion back across the man coverage. Because a lot of times they'll bring defenders with them. And you can see how he really doesn't get into the bunch. I mean, the tight end of the bunch is probably a little bit better. And then you can see how you get lanes inside or outside. It's a very effective run, very flexible. Next up, I got the the best spot. It's just a good play, man or zone. These drags will get open against just about anything. And if the user follows, typically the B route.
We're talking about to play somebody.
Coverage, and he just didn't hang on to it.
Yeah, that's the one where it says set up something.
If it's a zone coverage, though, you can put the X route on a streak, and a lot of times he'll pull back any coverage in the area for the Y route. I don't know what type of zone coverage that was. Typically, you're going to run, if you're going to do that, you're going to run from a hash mark to the short side of the field as well, so it's going to look the motion that's over. Next up, we have the Z spot. I find putting the Y route on a drag and the B route on a streak will help to get these guys.
Hold on, you ain't even my fucking friend on this bitch.
Tight end open, it's going to work against just about any zone.
Or something. I don't know what the fuck going on.
It's going to get open underneath any zone as well, except for hard flats.
No, but now I say you are now friends with SUC.
If your opponent chases the route to the right side or the middle field wide open, or you can put the Y route on a zig.
Now let me see something.
A good number of man beat concepts as well, because every route going over the middle of the field or going to the right side of the field is going to make it a little bit easier to defend. Next up, we got the bench. You can run this play as is. These routes here are going to be good against man or zone.
Now you on there. You wasn't on my friends list for some reason.
Coverage that you can run from like a hash mark to the short side of the field, like right here.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
If you streak the wire out, run from a hash mark to the short side of the field, put the arrow and drag for a check down just in case.
All right, now as far as them other settings, where you get that at? It's all good. My shit look decent. All right, my shit look decent enough anyway.
I didn't really run that too great, but it's a good run. Like right here, you can see it's a man coverage, so the linebackers are man coverage, one of the receivers. It's going to be the best opportunity for that. But like I said, you can run this at any point in time. If you have a 6-on-6 block, you should get some yards. Although that, pin and pull block, that double team doesn't really get down the field too well. But against man coverage, especially, you can see the holes right there. Next up, we have the mesh. It's another play that has a good double drags concept.
Okay, we in business now.
Two drags, no heat man or zone. There's really nothing stopping that. That's probably the easiest way to run this play. But it's over here, and we'll try to run some zone. So I actually motion over too far, so it's actually motion more towards the center. You can also put the B route on the drags. If you keep those little drags, and put the Y route on a streak, and that will help pull back any zone coverages in the area. So this X route can get open. Oh, there did a pretty good job. It's probably best to run from the hash mark to the short side of the field, because that's the blitz, or at least the way it worked last year. And I'm noticing it's a little bit more important this year too. So once again, hash mark to the short side of the field. Give myself that drag back. Here it looks like we have a zone coverage with all the pressure that's coming in. I don't know where that was came from. Dude looked like he started on my side of the line of scrimmage. So let's do this one more time. Like I said, we have everything we need. If we have a blitz on this side, might as well bring this guy around to block on that side. Although I really don't know if that's the case. Like I said, we got the zone coverage getting pulled back. Finally got that look on tape, as that's really all I was hoping to get. Next up, we got the PA boot over. I'm going to start off with Tampa 2. You want to do a pull
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup.
Right.
Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Love going to throw right away. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Again, a run with Vaughn.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Running to the right, this is Vaughn.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Vaughn will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Now the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18 to throw now. Here's Love.
Got his man. It's Luke Musgrave.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here's Pollard again. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Prescott now. That is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Musgrave's got it out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, Love once more. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Again, it's Love. Throw left side, complete. That's Reed. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. They go bootleg. Love. They'll roll him out right. A short throw to Musgrave. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action. Love to throw.
Oh, turn around.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. Love. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Love looking to throw it. He's
Man, you got
it's
your back
caught.
turned to shit.
Touchdown Packers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And down near the goal line here,
Why
they're
are
able to
you
throw
so
it in.
far
And the
away
key
from your
word,
assignment?
quick hitter out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
I don't understand why he was so far away from his assignment. Maybe that was my fault. So I can review the tape. Motherfucker wide open.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
Let's take it back then.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On second down, it's Vaughn. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Oh, good fucking hit. I thought I had his ass.
He'll get a yard to the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Did they?
To throw is Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Vaughn, they'll try the left side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks.
No!
And a quick little spin.
Oh, my goodness. That bullshit animation.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Love now. That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
No partner guaranteed. They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Love to throw for it on fourth. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Oh, what type of shoestring is that?
And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing, Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott looks to throw on first. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Prescott to throw it.
Oh! I hit the panic button because I heard the clock.
There on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And taken right on the 30. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. And quickly they get to the line. The tight end in motion right. 1st down, Love to pass.
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
I missed the field goal?
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Oh, no. Okay. No, I didn't. I kicked 2 field goals.
Now Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Here's Love.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
A give running right is Vaughn.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
Oh!
Here's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger
you
part
ain't
of the
play no
passing game in the
defense.
NFL.
You celebrating
But if
like
you
that
drop the
for, bruh.
football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Oh, no.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. Here's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Man, what
Rifles
the
one, and it's
fuck?
going to be intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves
Catch it.
out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we get back on
that
patch,
should have
he said,
been
but you got to do something
quick.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete to Dobbs. He's got the first down, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Love from the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Love, they go play action now. Out to the left here to
good
Reed.
shit.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Going back to Love.
Ooh, I gave you that.
It's caught, touchdown Packers.
Good shit.
A great effort there
Can't be playing
with
up
his
like
second
that ever
touchdown
again.
of the night. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field.
Coach had
and
to
worked their
blaze
way
up
into the
again.
end zone.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half.
Good shit. Thought I was going to shake loose.
All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Right. I hear you.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott.
Man, what the fuck?
It's intercepted. Picked off by
Wow, that was a terrible throw.
Into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Damn, good shit.
So that, Charles, obviously just a game changer here this fourth quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it.
What
because
the
that'll wake up your
fuck was
sideline, won't it,
that?
partner?
Well, there's still time remaining, but boy, I mean, you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball trying to salt things away to a completely different scenario now after the return for a score.
All right. That is not what's up, but that's what's up.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown.
That's all I needed.
Tony Pollard, 75 yards. And the Cowboys use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for two here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's intercepted.
What the fuck? My dude got all caught up in there. Good D. Good D.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
At the 25-yard line.
On second down, it's Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. On 3rd down, there's Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Love will sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Love. Able to find Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's 2nd down and 3. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. How got the call to come with a blitz there in this situation.
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And now Love going to change things up.
He's back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Kill his ass.
Here's Love.
Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Love.
There we go.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
No doubt.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset.
So
Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Handoff coming left is Vaughn.
Vaughn
And he will
about to be
have
my
a
starter.
Cowboys
Fuck this
first
shit.
down, and that should be that.
It'll go as a
So
gain
you
of
going
9,
for the
and
tiebreaker
that should
or you
write
done
an
for the
ending to
night?
this one.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Good shit. Good shit.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end,
Invite sent. Waiting on you, bruh.
B route can have similar success, although there wasn't nearly as much jumbling around. He just kind of beat him on the pure speed there, although Tyler Snead is a very fast cornerback. So next up we have his next spot. Start off with cover two. A couple different options. I can put the RB route on the streak and try to avoid Goddard. I can put the A route or the X route on the streak and try to work the running back. It's really going to be the same. But you can see it. To me, the running back's a better option because it goes out a little bit wider. Regardless, you're going to want to make sure whichever play you attack, whatever route you attack, you want to run it from a hash mark to the open side of the field. So if we're going to work the tight end, we got to do it like this. As now, I'm doing the tight end side too. I also want to put the B route on a flat because I want to pull that guy down as quick as possible. But now you can see how the tight end can get open right up that stream, that seam too. And the tight end might be more explosive because he's kind of he's more of a catch and run than the running back is, but still a good play. It's a good option against random too. If I want to pick that, this play is all about the drag routes, as they're pretty much going to get open against any man zone, and also this comeback route. If the user follows the drags out of the middle of the field, which they probably will, a lot of times they'll do that RB route or that B route there just wide open as like a little bit of a comeback right over the middle of the field. So the drag can beat anything, but this comeback route really does too. And the A route here, I mean, that's a pretty good quick hit. Him and the running back, if you have like an off zone, I like those routes in the flats. Like I said, it has to be an actual zone coverage. It's not a zone coverage, so I had to hold a little zone. But I was looking for those. If it's a zone coverage, any zone coverage other than cover two, these quick hit routes should be open underneath. Just make sure that you don't throw too late, because there I took a little too long to the side. I was going back and forth between the tight end and the running back. And if you wait too long, you're going to throw an interception, because once the running back turns up the field, he puts the ball in danger. Like I said, if you throw it right away, it's a little different. Now you can throw it underneath and get a nice catch and run. But like I said, make that decision before you even snap the ball. Next up, we'll do cover two man. So all you got to do is put the X route on the streak, and the Y route is, I mean, wheel routes against man coverage are really good. As you can see, I'll pull back the safety enough. I mean, honestly, for that
What the fuck
running back,
going on,
you
bruh?
don't really have to put him on a streak. And if you are going to put him on a streak, I think it's best to motion him in, because he's actually out there kind of far. But go down, try it again. Like I said, I just want that guy to pull back the streak or pull back the safety. And you see how the running back can get open underneath. So very good play against cover two. Next up, we have the smash return. The A route and the RB route here are both really good man beaters. Well, that was a zone because that's like an option route. I don't really like the option version. I really want him stopping. So I typically find it's best to put the RB route back on or just a regular drag, so he continues the whole way throughout the play. You can see the tight end over here is a really good route too. That's a unique route that should have success against man or zone. That wasn't even, there wasn't even anything pulling back the safety there. If I want to put like the B route on a streak or something to pull back the safety, that'll help Goddard get out open against a lot of different coverages. As you can see, he's getting open underneath a lot of different things. So pretty much any zone, especially if you streak, and it's a very good man beater as long as he's not being covered by like a defensive back or something. I don't really think he's gonna have success there. But you can see right there, I bodied that right in front. I think it was like a cover two defender. So it's definitely a very consistent route. It's a very good route. But other than that, you pretty much just have every other route as a man beating concept. Next up, we got the corner strike. No big random. It's another play. If I motion across this tight end here, he basically, reverts to a drag. And that way
Oh,
he's got two
alright.
drag
So
routes that
much
just
for
get
that.
to the running back and the tight end. And one of them will get open just about every single time. So you really just have to, wait and see which one develops better. If you streak or fade the RB route, you got a pretty good high-low concept between the tight end and the B route as well, as one of them should pretty much get open every single time. And if you run it from a hash mark to the short side of the field, they should really both get open. But I'm running this to the open side. So let's motion it over a little bit. Go ahead and put that RB route on the streak one more time. Like I said, even if it's a man coverage, this is what this looks like to be. This B route is a very good man beating route. So keep that in mind. If you run from a hash mark to the short side of the field, that guy should really get open against anything, man or zone. Although cover two probably has the best chance of covering, which is what that looked like. It probably was, because that's something. It's not deep enough to take advantage of cover two. This looks like a man coverage. Like I said, that B route will get open once again. Even the tight end looks like it's being man coverage, but typically a flat route tight end does not do. So this is a very glitzy play. Like I said, here we go once again. I like how that tight end kind of curves that route, because it gives him like a little bit of an acceleration boost compared to like a normal flat route where he really doesn't do that. This looks like a man cover zero. So like I said, I get that route out pretty quick. Although there, if you want to use that as a man beater, you probably want to run that from hash mark to the open side of the field. Where if you're trying to run it as a zone beater, it makes sense to throw it to the short side. Because from the open side to the short side, you don't have a lot of time to stretch that route out. But if it's a man coverage, normally the longer routes being run, the better opportunity you have to run away from the coverage. So that's the one thing you got to be aware of. But overall, these are very good routes. As you can see here, one now does cover 3, doesn't work in zone anymore because I'm running flash when I go to the side of the field. So keep that in mind, but that's a very good play. It does have some one-play touchdown capability, so we're going to pick that again. We'll pick cover 0. Like I said, it's a very good man-beat route. Put the RB route on fade or streak once again, really doesn't matter. And you can see how this route's just going to get open outside. But big catch and run every single time.
Quick duty in.
To the sideline a little bit. I mean, you don't have to streak that RB route either. You can leave him doing what he's doing. But the bottom line is that there's just...
Well, I was just about to switch to Call of Duty.
It's just like stealing against cover 0. It's instantly open. Very big play catch.
So I was just about to switch to Call of Duty.
Cover 1 man as well, so don't look at that. Cover 1 man, like I said, not to really do anything. Once again, getting outside of that and just, I mean, you can make that streak one time, pull that safety back. The play also has success against cover 3, so it's not just cover the sky. So I run from the hash mark to the open side of the field, put the RB route fade, and then put the other side.
I didn't know what was going on.
A streak. And once again, once this cornerback reacts to that corner route, once it spreads the ball, it's pull the pass away from the safety. So I'll do that again because I didn't mention motion across the tight end, even though I did motion across the tight end. So I think that should be obvious, but I'm going to do it one time. Let you guys know, like I said, you get a really easy seam here to get a one-play touchdown. Next up, we got the RPO alert screen. The B route here is really good cover 3 off the one play. As you can see right there, it just kind of floats outside of whatever coverage that was. It's good against some of the drop back, like cover 3, cover 4. This one here looks like it might be the same way. See that guy just drop back. And you can just flip it out real quick for an easy catch and run. Next up, we have the slant spacing. Go and pick random. The B route is going to get open against just about any man or zone except cover 2. Slant's a decent secondary option, but if I'm calling this, it's because this play here is just really, it's a short yard play. There's no real risk of it getting stopped because it's a guarantee. Although there, he kind of broke into that like kind of late. So for the most part, it's not something that's going to get defended. I would say this would be about as safe of a 4th and short play as you can call. Next up, we got the inside zone. This here, if it's a 6-man box or less, you want to run it. Against cover 2, man or zone, it's going to best to safety drop back. I didn't really run that too great, but it's a good one. Like right here, you can see it's a man coverage, so the linebacker is pulled out to man cover one of the receivers. This is going to be the best opportunity for that. But like I said, you can run this at any point in time that you have on a 6-on-6 block, and you should get some yards. Although that, simple block, that double team doesn't really get down the field too well. Against man coverage especially, you see the whole drop there. Next up, we have the mesh. So I would play that has a good double drags concept to it. Like really just, read the 2 drags, they keep man in zone. There's really nothing stopping that. That's probably the easiest way to run this play. But it's over. Too far, so it's a single key liquid at the center. You could also put the B route on a drag, so you still keep that double drags, and then put the Y route on a streak, and that will help pull back any zone coverages.
Waiting on you, bruh. Oh, you fixing your shoelaces?
Because that's the glitch, or at least the way they worked last year. I'm noticing it's a little bit more important this year too. So once again, hash mark to the short side of the field, give myself that drag back. Here it looks like we have a zone coverage with all the pressure that's coming in. I don't know where that much came from.
Yeah, we was real close to blowing it.
So let's do this one more time. Like I said, we have everything we
EA
need.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Don't forget, you might have your settings on receive kicks. I don't know how you play. You might want to change that.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing. Love. That's taken in.
That's that angle up.
Room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle, Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Second down, another shot for Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 33. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Love.
Good fucking face.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive. And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They start the drive with Vaughn. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realized.
Hold on real quick. Hold on, my peeps in the driveway. Let me holler at them real quick. Mic check, mic check. Ready? You gotta hit the buttons, bruh. Waiting on you, homie.
To make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
First and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Throwing, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Vaughn. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
My dude was acting like he had that block covered, though. Maybe my audible fucked it up.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, Prescott.
Damn!
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Love looking to throw it. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 3rd down, Love. And he takes a shot says this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. To the air again, Love.
Get the fuck out of here. Good shit.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense, just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Jones.
How you gonna get over there, man?
Touchdown.
You know what it is.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Anders Carlson now for the point after.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Not to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball. But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Open man, it's complete.
every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love's throw brought in by Watson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Second and 7. Now Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Love. It's caught inside the 25.
What the fuck? This shit.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have
That's
first
the
down
tight end,
yardage. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Ready, set.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him,
goes right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We got their defense rattled.
Big play here, boys. Big play. Let's go. Let's make something happen. Come on. Trick play, coach.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott now. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Final play of the half, Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Running to the right, this is Vaughn. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
There's something we haven't seen much of in this game. A really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it? Or was that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Yes.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Finding room at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give to Pollard running left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Over the middle. Hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, a run with Vaughn.
Oh, good tackle.
Pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 27. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right.
Running behind center with Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A give running right is Vaughn.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. The defense was ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
He dropped
It's
it.
going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Love now.
Oh!
This one is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us and praise a defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Going back to Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Love with a give to Dillon. He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw now. Here's Love. Musgrave's going out right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Throwing. Love. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. On 1st and 10, Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Pollard will take it up the gut. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Throwing. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Now he's free to midfield and down to the 27-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Vaughn on the handoff. He'll take it inside the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. And he stopped
Good
immediately.
double to me.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here now, 3rd down. Here's Prescott.
Oh!
Look at this. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football.
Damn! I was wide open. Good
They were in a
shit.
great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it.
Give me my shit back.
It shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Now 2nd and 4. Here's Love. As he throws there, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Love looking to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right down Broadway. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there. And he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Dak. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he had his hands on it, too.
And incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's second down.
Let's get out of here with a win, Cole.
One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Shit, catch you tomorrow then. You done for the night, ain't you? Yep, we start anew tomorrow.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.
Stay dangerous, boy. I get with you tomorrow. Though, if you get on.
In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
Good wreck. Let's get a little Call of Duty in.